Hello and welcome to part 2 of ranking 52 shoujo mangas I read last year. This is on a 5-tier system. We've got trash at the bottom, doesn't slap, meh, eat it up every time, and the elites. If you want to know how I'm ranking these, it's all described in my part 1 video, which I'll link below. Before I get into the video, quick disclaimers. I'm going to be saying all the mangas by their English name, and I'm not going to go into the plot. Try not to, because I end up rambling, because otherwise we're going to be here for like 3 hours. So I'm just going to say what I liked, the tier, and whether I recommend it. A lot of the time I'm saying read it, so hope you enjoy. Let's go. Okay, we've got the legendary wicked woman wants a peaceful second life as a boring studious girl. That is a mouthful, and I feel like the title even warrants it to be a meh, but it is a meh just because the story is just not gripping. The main character has been reborn in the future, and she remembers her past life where she was a pretty much like not a nice person. She got murdered by her husband. She's like royal. Yeah, all of the people in her past life are here, but they're all different and modernized. Don't know even if I'm explaining that right or well, but I mean, I'm just not caring about any of the characters. I'll pick it up if I need something to read. But if you like fantasy, I think it's a bit historically. If that sounds up your street, go for it. And for me, it's good when I need it. Choking on Love is our next one, and this is in Eat It Up Every Time. It's a new manga, I believe. It's not that many years old, and it's so going viral right now. I mean, it's all over TikTok. Like, I keep seeing edit after edit after edit of this, and it's set in college or university. He's in a band. She's in the photography club. He's also an artist. He's crazy Gaku, I think he's called, or Gak. Yep, Gak. He's mental, like jumps out of windows mental. And Hibari is really sweet, cool. I like the art style. I'm loving the side characters. And the band is freaking hot. I would read a whole manga series about just the band and their love lives and their stories, because I love it when I get them in the manga. I love it when they're all together. It's good. Read it. Oh, no. Next, Do Something Bad With Me. This is Doesn't Slap. It's set in school, like it's a school life manga. We've got older girl who's really into romance. She wants to do some frisky stuff. She wants to do it at school. However, she's got no experience. She's really quiet. And then she has an interaction with a younger guy who's in like, let me teach you. It's in Doesn't Slap because he's weird, really weird, bit of an a-hole. I just don't care about them. And because I don't usually like that trope, it's going in Doesn't Slap. Maybe that makes me a hypocrite, but Koyakubo-kun stole my first time. I think it's the second manga I talked about out of all of these 52 mangas. And that just does that trope freaking amazingly. And it was phenomenal. So this is how you do it, and this one is how you don't do it. We have an elite, another elite. Kurosaki wants me all to himself, the intense sweetness of first love. This has not got much out at the moment, but it deserves to be elite, because if you like the guy falls first, the guy falls harder, you get his point of view as much as her point of view, I would say. And I just love it when the main characters blush. I mean, the guy main characters blush, and they're the ones falling over their feet and getting all giddy and doing all of the cutesy stuff, which the girls usually do in a typical shoujo manga. But he is adorable. He's moody. Oh, and he gets jealous. He gets petty. I love it. And she, the main character, what's her name? Mocha, the female main character. She's cute, she's sweet, and I'm loving where this is going. I am eating it up, but to the elite tier level. Hopefully it doesn't go downhill because it's really early on, but oh, it's so good. I've actually already, there's only a couple of chapters, and because the next chapter's not out yet, I've reread what's out like 3 times. That's how obsessed I am with this manga. Next we've got I'll Be With Them Again Today, and this is going in Doesn't Slap, and I tell you why. Let me set the stage. 2 brothers move next door to our female main character, and their mums know each other, so they have to get along basically, and they end up walking to school together every day. And basically it's a love triangle between the 2 brothers. I mean, I'm good with that trope. It was good. However, she did not end up with who I wanted her to end up with. I was so annoyed. God damn it. I mean, maybe it was obvious who she'd be with, but I was not happy. I mean, she did not pick the best brother. So it's not slapping. If you've read this manga and you agree, comment below. Okay, looking at your profile, eat it up every time. Yes, I love it. Great artwork, really unique storylines and unique hobbies throughout, so you're always excited. And imagine 4 people, 2 girl best friends, 2 guy best friends. Our female main character really fancies this guy, but then this guy comes to her and says, I really like your best friend. Can you help me get with her? She wants to put everyone else's feelings first, so does some hooking up. And it goes from there. It's quite short. I only think there's 1 more volume to go, but it's amazing. It's really cute. I've laughed my ass off, and just read it. Give it a go. Right, we've got Childhood Friend, I Love You. This is meh. I mean, instantly, this is not a spoiler because it happens first chapter. This boy wears his heart on his sleeve, instantly asks her out. And it's about childhood friends. So if you love that trope, this might be for you. They parted because basically she was like, couldn't speak to him anymore because she was getting bullied because he was really hot. They don't speak for like 7 years. They end up in the same high school in the end, and she's more confident. They can start speaking together, and he's always loved her. But she's so naive and dumb. She doesn't even realise when his feelings, even though he asks her out straight away. And this is why it's a meh, because it's frustrating. He is really cute though. But there's nothing that's making me eat it up. I'm gonna have to meh the next one as well. The story that the transfer student was a voice actor. I'm not far into the manga. It's very different. I haven't read a voice actory manga. Basically, he joins the school, and the female main character, she is obsessed with like anime and cartoons, etc. And she recognizes his voice instantly, being her favorite character in an anime. And she was like, oh, I want to be there for him and help him, but not be a distraction for him. And he's a bit moody, doesn't really speak to many people. He's a bit isolated, but it's kind of how he is. And it's about their friendship and situationship. It's good. But again, just nothing is making me eat it up. I want to love this manga. I reckon the more it comes out, the more I'll eat it up. So, potential promotion in the future. At the moment though, nothing special, but it is unique. I feel quite bad putting it there, but I'm sticking to the guns. It's meh. Next is amazing. This manga's amazing. Waiting for Spring. Fly that to the elite, my friend. Oh my God, it's so good. Basketball manga. 1 like female main character. I mean, she has a friend, but she's the main B. And then 4 basketball guys befriend her, and it's about the 5 of their relationship. And there's a love triangle, maybe even a quad triangle. That's not even a triangle, a square. Because there's like 3 guys into her. Actually, quite a few of them are into her. Anyway, I couldn't guess who she was going to end up with. Maybe it was obvious to some, but there was moments where I was like, oh, is she actually going to get with him? However, she gets with the guy that I wanted to get with. If you don't like a slow burn, this is not for you. There's 12, I'm sure there's 12 volumes, and the first kiss is done in the last volume. So you have to wait, my friend. But let me tell you this. This is the most satisfying, amazing first kiss I've ever read in a manga. And I'm serious. It was amazing. Like, not cringy. Oh, he was so cool the way he did it. And you know, so many first kisses in mangas are like, happens with an outrage, or like a, I really like you, and then kiss, or an accidental kiss, or etc. This is perfect, and it deserves to be in the elite. And I love a basketball manga. I love it! You Are Too Naive, my sweetheart, and this is going up in Eat It Up Every Time. It's so cute. The art style's funny. The art style is different. It's quite unique, and I just love the main character, the female main character. Again, hilarious. I have laughed so much. Like, she's deemed really easy, so any interaction from anyone makes her blush and her heart pump, basically. So people are like, oh, you're so easy, you're never gonna find true love because everything gets your heart pumping. However, she ends up having a thing, or I guess it's for a friendship, and you see where it goes, with a delinquent who everyone's scared of and doesn't speak to. So if you like a delinquent trope, he falls first trope. Yes, that happens straight away, so you know that. And if you just like a funny manga with really cute moments, this is for you. Give it a read. Some of her moments are like, when it has an easy moment, the art is hilarious. I don't like that smile, and this is going in doesn't slap. Maybe this is harsh, but I had to reread the first 2 volumes because I read it so hungover, I couldn't remember or make out what the hell was going on. But in all honesty, I do not like the male main character. He's not that nice. I don't find him attractive. And I guess that doesn't matter much, but to me it does. I like a bit of eye candy. There's no eye candy in this. It starts off where he gets dared to try and get with the female main character, who is known to be, gets around the block, basically. Like, she gets around the block, which isn't true, and it's a rumor, and it's how they blossom. I mean, the character development is pretty good, but I just don't like him. She can be a bit annoying. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to finish it. I think all the volumes are out, but actually, no, I don't think so. I think I am waiting for the next release. See, I'm not even that invested to know that. So I think that speaks volumes. Just does not slap. Rose-Colored Days with You. This is an Eat It Up Every Time with the potential to be elite, because I'm not, like, there's not many releases for me in England at the moment, but I love it. Again, the main guy is hot. He is a green flag. And the female main character, what's her name? Mochizuki is basically like this model student. She's like amazing at everything, but she's a bit of a pushover, and the teachers take advantage of her. I am just dying for the main characters to get together. Like, this is when you know I'm gonna love a manga, is when I'm literally like, please get together now. Please. Like, I'm dying for it. There's been some really cute moments. She like puts in a lot of effort because he kind of keeps himself to himself, but she's like, I want you to have fun with everyone, and I want you to be integrated with everyone. But he like is a bit of an oddball. He likes to be on his own. He doesn't like having fun. He works in a bar, and she works in a flower shop. I'm just saying loads of things because I want to say something that will resonate with you, so you read it, because I want you to read this because it's so good. I kind of want to put it in elite, but I'm not yet, because they haven't got together. And if there's a situation where they don't get together, I'm gonna be fuming. Next, we've got Yojohan Harahime. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and I could not find an English translation, so I apologize. But this is going in the meh tier. It's a reverse harem where there's one girl, 3 guys, and at the moment where I'm at, 2 of them have been made it clear that they like her. And I think the 3rd guy has just come on the scene to be like, oh, I like you, I think. However, it's very depressing, this manga. She's poor, her mum neglects her. She gets sexually assaulted multiple times by different people, and it's really depressing. The three guys, they're quite popular, they're wealthy, and they kind of want to integrate someone else in their friendship group because they're bored, and they end up seeing her and they help her out, and they perform a friendship, all of them. But I favour one guy one chapter and then I like another. It's very hard hitting, so I have to put it in there because I'm struggling with it. I feel like this is a manga where the whole series needs to be out so I can read it, because it can end on such a depressing note and then I have to wait for the next chapter. But it is good. There are some good bits. I don't know who she's going to end up with, and most shoujo mangas you can tell instantly who she's going to be with, but in this one you cannot. But it has to stick to the mare. Next we've got I Want a Love That I'll Forget You. This doesn't slap. I want to like this, but I want to shake the female main character and say, run. You can do better than this idiot who is a player, a child. Oh, and she knows that she doesn't want him, like shouldn't want him, but instantly she ignores everything she's thinking in her head and goes and runs for him. But yeah, they used to date in middle school for like a month. He ends up moving away. He was the sweetest, nicest guy ever. He plays the guitar, taught her how to play the guitar, started this whole inspiration. I want to be a guitarist now. She joins high school. He is there, but he's a completely different person. He's a player. He's horrible. Oh God, I hate him. And she is just falling after him left, right and centre. And I am not here for it. I mean, if they end up together, they deserve each other because they're annoying me. But it doesn't slap for me. I'm sorry, First Love. This is going in Eat It Up every time. I love this. I love it. I love it. Okay, how can I sell this to you? It's a love triangle where you really don't know who's going to get with who, and you really don't want anyone's feelings to get hurt. The female main character, Mihio, joined middle school at literally the last term, makes a best friend with Chido, and then she's got a childhood friend, a guy who she really likes, and they've been known each other since babies, basically. But then Mihio likes this guy, but doesn't want to get in the way because she knows Chido likes him. However, you know this guy likes Mihiro, and the drama unfolds from there. However, there's a new guy comes on a scene when they go to high school, and I want Mihiro to get with him, but I don't know what's going to happen. If this sounds up your street, it's cutesy, it's nice, and it's not predictable. I do not know what's going to happen, and I don't want anyone's feelings to get hurt. I'm so invested. I don't want Chido to get hurt, but I feel the way it's turning, I don't see a good future for Chido in terms of the romance side of it. But we'll see. I'm eating it up and I'm loving it, and I can't wait for the next release. Oh my God, here we go. Now we're getting some good ones. This is what I needed. Two people romantic. That was the English translation. Doesn't sound right, but that's what I found. This is elite. Okay, amazing artwork. The eyes, I'm obsessed with. It's got really, really good flirtatious moments. Cute, crazy cute moments. And if you like the trope, girl falls first, guy falls harder, this is for you. It's about this girl, she's trying to find her first kiss, and she bumps into this guy who has the exact same name, but it's not him, like as her first kiss, but it's not him. And then they kind of end up becoming good friends, and he knows nothing about romance. So she's like, okay, well, I'll teach you how to be a bit romantic. And yeah, it blossoms from there. I hope I've sold it enough, because this is top tier. This is elite. Read it. Ew. We've literally gone from elite to the trash. Spring, Storm and Monster. Trash. Because this is, I like my stepbrother trope. But the stepbrother is a crazy nutter who is a crazy walking red flag. I couldn't make it through this manga far at all. This is trash. Doesn't do it tactfully, and it's an ew trash. Choking on Love. This is eat it up. 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 I freaking love it. I mean, I probably said that so many times in this freaking video, but here we go. If you like the famous trope, he's famous. He's like a model, he's an actor. Childhood friends trope. This is for you. They're the two main things in this. There's not really anything else that's going on. The male main character gets a lot of slack online. People do not like him because he does treat her badly. But I think if you read on, you realise why. And I think he redeems himself. And I think people are too harsh on him. That's all I'll say. I freaking love it though. Chiaki, she is the female main character and she deserves to be with an amazing guy. I mean, I don't know if there's a cuter main character out there. I love her and I actually really like her co-worker at the convenience store. I like their bond together. However, Subaru, there's something about him that I think he has such potential. If you read it and do you feel the same as me, please? Okay, 8 more to go. I'm gonna be zooming this because I feel like I've rambled. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Tiger and Dragon. We are gonna put this in Doesn't Slap. It didn't grip me. I mean, I've read it to the end. She does end up who I want her to get with, but there's something about it which was just, like it didn't hit for me. I think they could have spiced it up a bit or made it a bit more exciting, but it was just so, like I pushed through to the end. Wasn't that exciting for me. And I actually, the childhood friend, like the ex-childhood romance who ends up coming back into the picture is a bit weird for me. So that's why it doesn't slap. And we've got another doesn't slap. I, me, mine, mine. This is about a girl literally joining high school and she's like, I need to make friends because she didn't have many friends in her previous school. But then she ends up accidentally helping a delinquent and then the delinquent becomes a bit obsessed with her and is like, I really want to be friends with you now. But then everyone's scared to be her friend because she's friends with the delinquent and it goes from there. I mean, I feel bad putting it in Doesn't Slap. I'm removing it. I'm putting it, I don't know. I'm nearly putting it in Meh because basically the male main character is just a bit weird for me. Maybe that's mean, but he is weird. I like the delinquent, like, guy friends. They're great. The female lead, there is some really funny moments because obviously she's really trying to make friends and she can't because of this delinquent. And yeah, he just becomes fascinated. Like the male main character becomes fascinated with the female main character and I just can't read him. I don't know. So that's why it's in Doesn't Slap because it's not slapping. But maybe it could be a Meh, but I'm keeping it in the Doesn't Slap. Next we've got I Can't Catch Her, I Keep Her All to Myself. This is Eat It Up Every Time. This is a fire manga. It's spicy. It is spicy. We see a lot going on. It jumps right in. This is not a slow burn. If you want a manga where instantly the two main characters get it on, this is for you. And the female main character is more mature. She knows what she's doing. She's not like the typical shoujo manga female main characters where they're doe-eyed, they don't know what's going on, they don't even know what a kiss is. Like she is nothing like that. Imagine the complete opposite. And then our main character, he's really popular. She's not really popular. She keeps herself to herself, but then he really likes her, and then they end up in this secret relationship thing. I love it. I love them two together so much. Read it. Read it. But warning, it is smutty. Okay, then we've got Heroine's Love Diary, and this is also going in Eat It Up Every Time. There's many of mangas in this column, and let's just say it's got some basketball in there. It's falling for your brother's friend who is kind of off limits. Guy falls first, guy is green flag, and their love language is very touchy-feely physical. I hope I've sold it. He is a green flag, however, he's doing some things in recent chapters where I'm a bit questionable. That's questionable. But then again, Ayo, the girl, she is then doing some questionable things. So they're kind of tit for tat. So yeah, it's good. Okay, we've got A Sudden Instant in My Youth. Meh. But when I tell you this is the freaking weirdest manga I've ever read, I don't think it's a spoiler because it says in the genre, but this is like a Freaky Friday situation, like a body swap. And I went into this manga not realising this. It does happen in the first chapter, but I was like, what the hell is going on? But it's kind of like the female main character is more pushy than the male main character, but obviously they switch bodies. So it looks like the guy's being the pushy one. The female main character has never been in love and she's been in many relationships, but she's always had to cut it short because she's like, well, I don't feel anything. And they're kind of like, oh, like you're not giving me enough attention, or like, do you even love me? And she's kind of like, oh, I don't actually think I do. So she's kind of questioning whether there's something wrong with her. And she thinks this guy is experienced and confident, but that is not the case. He's very inexperienced and he's very not confident, but he just has an image to be like that. But yeah, they end up getting electrocuted and their body swap. If I've sold it to you, give it a go. But it is a meh because it's just weird at the moment. There's nothing grabbing me. It's just a bit odd. But I will continue it because I'm intrigued. Next, we've got Pink 2 Habanero. And this is elite. This is the reverse of the manga Maid Summer, where the guy is working in a prince cafe where he dresses as a prince. When you're in high school, you're not allowed to work. Basically, you're not allowed to have a job in this manga, so he has to keep it secret. But then our female main character, Mieo, ends up finding Kuruso working in this cafe, and he's a bit of a moody, grumpy, but really popular guy, and is kind of a bit mean to her, and he's like, you better not tell anyone about this. And then she's all like doe-eyed, like, oh my god, I didn't mean to find out. And it's amazing, it's hilarious. Again, I have been on the floor wetting myself at this manga. Mio is hilarious. I love her. There are instances where I want to shake her and be like, just stop. And I don't want to say more than that because I don't want to spoil any of it, but she is annoying at times. I'm not going to say that she's not, but this is elite because she has an annoying blip, but then she's great again. And I love them too. I'm dying for the next releases, and I've reread this manga 3 times or something already. And I only finished it last year, so I've read it 3 times in 1 year. That's how obsessed I am with this. Again though, mega slow burn. That's how I'm feeling. It probably isn't that long, but I'm like, get together, like kiss already. Okay, last 2, Tama's Reward. This is another elite. I cried at the ending purely because I didn't realise it was the ending. I literally turned the page and I was thinking, damn, I feel like this is over. Turn it, the end. I could have read another 10 volumes. I don't think this is a long manga. Let me quickly check. No, this is not a long manga, which is why I think I was surprised. It's only got 4 volumes, but oh, it's so cute. All because the male main character, he is a green flag. He puts her first. He doesn't pressure her into anything. He's so, to me, perfect. I mean, he is a bit quiet, reserved, and he needs some more confidence. But I mean, in regards to their relationship and how it forms, is so touching and beautiful. I really liked it. This one hit me here. I wish I had more. It ended how I wanted it. It had the middle bit how I wanted it. It always kept me engaged. 10 out of 10. 4 volumes. I mean, it's not long, so read it. Please. And then last but not least, we have, oh, I can't find the English pronunciation for this, but I think it's Glasses Sometimes Delinquent, which doesn't make sense. So I'm just going to try and say the Japanese one. Megane Tokadoki Mankei-kun, I think. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, so apologies. But anyway, that's the manga. And I'm putting this in Eat It Up every time. It is so good. This is such a good manga. Delinquents, he's really funny. Our female main character has changed her look from middle school to high school because she wants more friends, she wants to be more confident, and she got bullied a lot back in middle school. And then he's kind of like was a delinquent, but now he wants to just be a normal guy. And it's about how they end up on a club together and a friendship's formed. I love the female main character and the male main character like intimate moments. They make me giggle, they make me squeal. It's really, really, really good. How many times have I said that this video? A million. We are finally done. Wowza. This is the end result. It's kind of ending how I thought it would end. I knew Eat It Up Every Time would be the most. I'm so happy with my elites. And yeah, there's quite a few dozen slaps. Not that many trashes. So yeah. I just love a shoujo manga. I can't wait for my reads this year. If you have any recommendations, please comment below because I'm always dying for some shoujo manga recommendations. If you agreed with me today with any of my picks or disagreed, start a discussion below. I love to talk about these characters. And if you want to know anything more about the plot as well, just comment because I know and I can give you more of a download about each of the mangas. I hope you've enjoyed this. Expect more tier ranking videos to come. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.